Talk 433, long title. You can't cast a black guy as George Washington and put him in a red Tesla on a rocket ship heading towards the sun. I don't think I can repeat that, so I'm not going to. I'll write it in, but I can't repeat it. I had a great meeting this morning with a guy who's a very, very smart guy, professional musician. Investor, thinker, programmer, computer guy, smart guy. Had a great meeting with this guy. We've had a couple of meetings about my dream of opening a theater space here in my community. Very smart guy, very pragmatic, and yet he gets the artistic side. So he gets both the investor side and the artistic side. We had a great meeting. I always walk out of the meetings an equal amount of inspired and sad and disappointed, because it seems like a daunting thing to try and do, but I suppose it is a daunting thing. He answered great questions this morning. And it got me to thinking about some of the things that he was saying and some of the things that I think about getting my own theater space and what all that involves. And it got me to thinking about the casting of Hamilton. Here in Denver, Hamilton is at a sit down for about 5 weeks here in Denver, and people are loving it. My wife and I have not had the chance to get a ticket. We try for the lottery. That may happen for us. I'm sure that it's spectacular, as it always is. And I'm reflecting back on Lin-Manuel and the producers and directors when they were casting the show. And, the line I made up when I do my motivational talks is, can you imagine the meeting where Lin-Manuel is meeting with investors and saying, hey, I'm getting ready to write a multiracial rap musical about Alexander Hamilton. And how excited they must have been to write that check, right? They must have been like, what the heck are you smoking, man? And a multiracial ethnic rap musical about Alexander Hamilton. Very little in that sentence makes sense. And yet Lynn figured it out. They did it, and now it is the talk of the musical theater world. Has been for a year, 2 years now. It's the talk of the musical theater world. Lin-Manuel is the toast of the town, right? I'm reflecting on the red Tesla that Elon Musk just put into orbit with Spaceman, I think they called it, Spaceman in the red Tesla, heading towards the sun on a rocket ship. Here's my point to my Mitch Talk. Not everything has to be done the way it's been done before. In fact, people will tell you the last words of every dying business, every dying idea is, well, we've always done it that way, right? That's the last dying words of a business. And I think about some of the things that I want to do, some of the things I post on Facebook, some of the things I dream about doing. They're not down the main road. They don't sit right in the middle of the main road. There are some ideas. My hair looks really good today, doesn't it? Wow. They are some different ideas, right? They are some different things. Step out of the box. I get why there's a box. There's a box because it has been done that way. Sometimes successfully, sometimes not successfully. It happens both ways. Lin-Manuel put out an incredible musical called Hamilton that is basically a multiracial rap musical about Alexander Hamilton. And it worked. The red Tesla is heading towards the sun. You can laugh at him. You can say he's an egomaniac. Say whatever you want. The guy put a red Tesla with Spaceman on the top of a rocket ship heading towards the sun. Why can't you cast the black guy as George Washington and put him in a red Tesla on a rocket ship heading towards the sun? You can. See, that's the trick. You can. I dream of opening the SAMU Theater. That's the title, the name I give it right now. Earth Sky Theater, the Vision Theater. Had lots of names over the years, my wife and I. It may happen. It may not happen through conventional means. It may happen through different means. It may not happen through the way that it typically happens. But I think you believe and you take a chance. Does it work? Does it fail? I don't know, but you took a chance, right? What are you doing that you're afraid, well, that doesn't fit in a box? I have a friend who has a dream of having a meditation center. It's one of her dreams. It's her passion. Okay. Figure out how to start it. I mean, there isn't really a right or wrong way to do things. There's just doing it and trying. Is failure an option? Oh man, it's one of the very first Mitch Talks I ever did. Failure is always an option. Totally. Right? Hey man, have a great day. Think outside the box. That was the point of this. Thanks. Bye.